Vive la France! We've always said that here on this channel. We've always said that. A lot. Welcome back to This Week on FIFA. We haven't done one of these in about a year. It's totally fine. Nobody cares. Okay, so I fucking hate Ultimate Team. I've never really made a secret out of that. But now, so do France. Vive la France. Always said that. I've always said that. Now, if you are a fan of the FIFA Ultimate Team franchise, your sweaty little finger is already hovering over that dislike button. Well, relax. I'll explain. I hate FUT for many reasons. The main one really being that the entire game's trading method is based around promoting gambling. EA Sports and FIFA provide zero warnings about the effects of gambling. They don't really care about the user base, and on top of that, the games are 3+. So effectively, they're promoting gambling to 3-year-olds. A lot of other YouTubers in the scene have made no secret about hating the fact that this game is based around this method. Pros, in fact, make a lot of effort to tell you guys not to buy packs. It's completely pointless. It's gambling and it's a dangerous slope to get down. A lot of you guys who watch our videos will know somebody who's always in the videos playing pro clubs with us. Close mate of mine has been affected by it. Went through a bad time in his life, spent stupid amounts of time and money on packs trying to gamble and hope that it's you guys know what gambling is. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're not an invalid. You're looking for a quick thrill. You don't really care about the repercussions. You're not in a position where you're weighing up the ups and downs of what you're doing. Oh, and just a quick note, using this as an example, our friend was under the age of 18 when this whole thing happened. A minor. Legally not allowed to gamble. And this multi-billion-dollar company has no shame in promoting shiny packs to its 3+ user base, promising riches and rewards in exchange for money. Yes, for just £7.99 or up, you can open a few shiny packs on the web app or on the game itself, which promise you riches in the form of players or better things for your Ultimate Team. And you can truly pack the very best players on the game. However, as many much more successful YouTubers than I have proved, this pack luck is crazy low. In fact, I'll go as far as saying you probably have more chance in shagging Ronaldo than you do packing him on FIFA 20. The odds of you opening a random pack and finding good old CR7 staring at you in his Piemonte Calcio kit, this game's a joke. This game is finished. They're low. They're really low. In fact, so low that 2 law firms in France are aiming to try and find the algorithm which generates the distribution of player cards in packs and make it available to people in France. I feel like people should know that you have a 0.00001% chance of packing Ronaldo before you go and spend the money on it. Obviously, so do some lawyers in France.
Mr. Krabs is opening a new restaurant called the Krusty Krab 2.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you?
Money?
Before we get into the article about France, and on top of all of these problems with FIFA to do with gambling, one problem that I think always slips under the radar is that this game mode is supposed to be an esport. They're trying to promote this as an esport. Now, there might be one or two, so I might be wrong. Please take yourself down to the comment section and let me know another game on the same level as these games: Fortnite, COD, Dota, League of Legends, Rocket League, and of course we have FIFA, that you can also pay to get advantages in qualifying for events from. Go. Now, I'm sure some of you, again, with that finger on the dislike button, might be thinking, well, actually, you can buy this in Fortnite. You can buy that cosmetic. All cosmetic. It's gun skins, it's player skins, it's customization. It has nothing to do with the ability of my gun against yours. In doing research for this video, one of the only examples I could find is COD, where you can buy different guns from the store. However, you can't use any of those guns in competitive. So, cross that one out. It seems to me to just be FIFA, where you can pay for an advantage. You can pay to have better players than the opposition, and therefore in qualifying for events have a massive advantage. I don't understand. I don't understand. It is ridiculous. I know a lot of people who are very good players. They can get like 29-1 or 28-2 or whatever. Very good players, and they're doing it with like not the best team. But then you've got somebody with more money in the bank. You've got a Castro. You've got somebody who's got a bigger income that can afford to go out, buy the best players on the game, and suddenly his team's twice as good as yours. You know, I'm a good FIFA player. I'm alright. Obviously, I've played a lot. Yeah. But in the grand scheme of being a pro, I'm not even close. to being good enough to do that. But if I was to play against my real life mates who are all pretty shit, and I had to use Macclesfield Town, and they could whack on Real Madrid every game in kickoff mode, it might be a little bit more difficult. And that's basically what Ultimate Team is, and I don't see how nobody sees this problem. For me, this is why I haven't been able to personally take this seriously as an esport. I respect the players, I respect the community, but the game itself doesn't make any sense. I know when you get to an event, you can all use the same players and have access to them, but how about actually qualifying for the event? You can't do that, and that's ridiculous. I can enter a weekend league, you can enter a weekend league, but because your dad has more money on his credit card, your team can be twice as good as mine. What the fuck are we doing? France is not the only country to come out against EA Sports. Of course, the Netherlands and Belgium have both got sanctions on the packs, the limits of packs that you can buy and open. I don't know how that works. I think maybe you have an 18+ rating on it. This brief outline from Get Football News does obviously go over a lot of what I've just been saying, but it's very interesting to know that there are people out there finally catching up to this disgusting business that EA Sports are. You have absolutely no shame as a company. You don't care about your community. You have a 3+ game in which you promote gambling to kids. And this is serious. I'm not going to name the YouTuber, but I did see one of his videos. He was talking about how he used to work in a betting shop, and about 3 or 4 of the regulars in there over the years that he used to work there had started a gambling addiction on FIFA Ultimate Team. Now I know it's like quite easy to sit there behind your phone or your computer screen right now and disassociate yourself from that, but imagine that's your brother, your cousin, your best friend. He's sitting there right now spending money on packs because he's going through a shit time in his life, and he's jumped on the addictive poison that is gambling, and he's just going for it. Would you feel the same if you had a buddy who was going down to a casino every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night, whacking money down, losing it all and coming out? Would you sit there and go, yeah, he's just having fun, it's gaming, it's good, having a great time? In the article, the lawyer speaks about his client who has spent over €600 since the game released, and he's never packed anyone except Manolus, who he's apparently never heard of, which is quite disrespectful to the Greek god, but we move on. Whatever happens with FIFA, whatever happens with my YouTube channel, I always want to stand by points that I believe in. I'm proud of the videos that I make around this topic. I despise EA Sports' business plan through and through from the ground up. I hate their treatment of the community. I hate that their game's most successful mode revolves around gambling. I hate that they're so arrogant about FUT success that they can dismiss career mode and pro clubs and just not even add anything to those game modes of any value for 5-6 years because they don't need to. They're making so much bank from Ultimate Team, it doesn't matter. And yet I continue to buy the game. I'm a bit of an idiot. I'm sure some of you will say don't buy the game in the comment section. But I am a content creator. I do have to buy the game in order to give you guys an opinion on the game. And to be honest, I'll always enjoy playing pro clubs. Me and my friends have always played pro clubs together. That's the only reason we all still buy the game. Apart from that, we genuinely wouldn't buy it. But for me as a creator, in buying FIFA, if this video affects just one person out there to take on these views, consider it, maybe look at their own Ultimate Team and their own journey with it and go, shit, I've spent £400 this game cycle already, and to take a step back and realise this could become a problem I need to stop, then it's been worth it to make. It's been worth it to make. There is a reason governing bodies around the world are starting to notice a shitty little football game and trying to bring it into the mainstream attention. You got the Netherlands and Belgium banning it. You had UK government meetings about it last year. There's been talk of meetings in America, and I tell you what, if America goes, that's the whole thing fucked. And now we've got law firms in France catching onto it and trying to raise it into the mainstream media's attention. This bubble's gonna burst, and I thank God for that, but if you are one of those people watching, just know you're not an idiot for spending money on packs. It is addictive. Gambling is an addiction and it picks on the weak. So if you have fallen into the trap of spending money to try and get a better Ultimate Team, try your best to take a look at it and honestly, just look at, just do me a favor, just look at A and B. A, the amount you've put in. B, the amount you've got out. The fun, the excitement of the game. A is very much the money. Can you just have a think about whether they weigh up or whether A is just fucking somewhere up here. Thank you guys for watching. The article has been linked down below. I feel like it's really important to check it out even though it's only like really brief. And I'll be keeping up and following more of this on my Twitter. So if you want to follow me, it's World of JCC. And hopefully we see some changes to FIFA Ultimate Team. I have no problem with the game mode being based around building your ultimate football team. It makes so much sense. But let's just remove the fucking gambling aspect, for God's sake. Please do me one favour. If you have enjoyed this video, drop a like on it, show me your support. And if you haven't already subscribed, maybe think about hitting that red button. We're very close to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you. The only person that benefits in the current Ultimate Team system is EA Sports. Everybody else, as far as I'm concerned, is a loser.